All right, all right. You see the title. Mr. Bebe Kids himself, Robin Harris, just celebrated. If he was still here with us, he would have been 68, born 1953, died 1990 at 36 years old. Stand up comedian. Um, I listened to DL Hughley on the Breakfast Club, and he was indicating that Robin Williams had his own comedy club out in Oakland, California, and DL Hughley will go to the open mics, and that's how he polished his skills for stand up. And later on, DL, once Robin Harris' career started taking off, he was doing movies, touring. He managed the club. He was one of the managers and hosts of the club. So that's how he fell in the loop and started his career because he was standing in for Robin Harris at his club. That I heard that Red Fox was a part on Bill Cosby. So, all the big wigs back in the day stuck together because I guess it wasn't no clubs for, black comedians to really go to and call their own to shop in their skills. And, so they created their own little spot, their haven that up and coming comedians could come to and get their workout in. And once you packed the house, they knew you had something, and they set up tours for you to go on tour to get exposure. And then LA took notice of this little club that was putting out comedians. So yeah, so now I don't know the name of the club. I don't know if it still exists because now places like the Improv have a club all around the world. Like basically in the United States. I know they got one in DC. I think they got one in New York. I know they have one in LA. And then different people own different comedy clubs. So it's a lot of places where comedians can go and sharpen their skills and get exposure. So yeah, so but Robin Williams, no, I keep trying to call him Robin Williams. That's the white comedian, that had the show Mark from the Mark and Mindy show, and Robin Williams, white comedian, funny dude, committed suicide, So this is Robin Harris, and the creator of Bebe Kids, and that cartoon was hilarious. And if you don't know that term from back in the day, Bebe Kids was a connotation about, a woman with a house full of kids and they butt were bad. Bad kids were called Bebe Kids, and so and he even put a cartoon out there where he was dating you know, in DC, we call a nice looking woman, she fat to death. So this cartoon, the lady figure was in the cartoon was fat to death. She was voluptuous, big booty, big chest, and big legs, just thick, like black men like women, and you know, but she had like three kids, and all of them was bad, and he was like, all right, I got to be nice to these kids. So Baby will be nice to me. So yeah. So that was a great cartoon. If y'all not up on it, and you probably not, because you a young buck if you watching this, all the old heads, we done seen it 100 times because it was funny. It was like I guess you could, I think South Park, the creators watched Baby Kids, and they had their idea off of Baby Kids and made South Park. That's just my opinion. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But y'all check out Baby Kids. And it was a good cartoon, iconic cartoon. And Robin Harris was in the infamous Harlem Nights movie with Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, all the greats, Red Fox, um, everybody. What's my name? What's my lady name? Touched by an Angel. I forget her name, but yeah, everybody was in it, and I'm hearing talks about they're gonna remake it. Where you know Eddie Murphy would be Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor done died off, but he done died in real life. So Eddie would be the senior guy in the movie playing the Richard Pryor role and will be in his position, in the establishment, in the organization that Richard Pryor ran in Harlem Nights. So yeah, I would really like to see that before, everybody die off, because everybody getting old. I'm glad that they was able to put together Coming to America too. That was a good classic, wholesome film that the family can enjoy. It was funny, it was clean, and I think that's why the critics really didn't agree with it, because they wanted drama in it, and this and that, and I'm glad that Eddie kept it clean, kept it family oriented. And the dude Vlad from Vlad TV, he said every time he watch it, he sees something different that he didn't catch in the last time he watched it. And it's a good film, wholesome film, and it has its moments. But if you're a lover of the original Coming to America, you're gonna like this movie. Where if you didn't see the original Coming to America, you probably have a biased decision about it, like, this movie whack or whatever. But because it was a continuation, even though it was 30 years later, some people say they took too long to make the movie, but I'm just glad I was here to see it. Classic movies with classic people in it that you love, that you grew up on, like John Stamos, which is James from Good Times, that man like 80 now. So, you know, just people like that. Now, the woman that played James Earl Jones' wife, she's died. She has died in real life. And then James Earl Jones is still around, and he died in the movie. But that man is late 80s, early 90s, long career, veteran actor. I remember James Earl Jones from Claudine from back in the day. You know, uh, so just the fact that the legends like them two individuals that I just mentioned was still around for Eddie to make that movie. It was necessary. So if they gonna do Harlem Nights a part two, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for that, and they need to hurry up, you know, before, Eddie die off, or, Arsenio, the dude Tommy Ford has died. He was one of the main characters in Harlem Nights. And and that was the dude Tommy from Martin. He died from stomach cancer, if you remember, some years back. So yeah, so um, I think they take too long with these sequels if they're gonna do it. But I get it. You want to do it right, and if it is going to be done, and you do it before Who's Left Die Off, I really appreciate it. But it's not the same if the main core characters is not involved. Like Jasmine Guy, she's still around, she's still alive. You gotta keep these characters in play, or the original people as much as possible. So yeah. So Eddie, you need to hurry up and make that movie, like you did Coming to America too. All right, I'm gonna close it with this one. Happy birthday, Robin Harris, 68. His birthday was a couple of days ago. I'm late getting to it. But I get around to it. So all right, peace. And this dude, go watch his stand up. He a fool, you know. So yeah, go check him out. Peace. Big Dave, Street Front.